Welcome to a return to Lawfolds Farm, episode 14 with me, Mr. Sealy P. So, hopefully, this is sorted. Update on Lawfolds today has popped up by Stussy. I was contacted by Stussy probably 2 weeks ago now. Direct message on one of my videos saying they were working on this. They were hoping to get it sorted. So, it's got a lot of changes. Fixed workshop triggers, fixed floating trees, cow zone slurry, plain cow pasture, no mowable, fixed levitating cows in pasture, fixed sheep nav mesh, fixed freezing cows in nav mesh. It's supposedly sorted. I hope so. Only problem I've had so far is that it's asked me to update, which I have done. It updated to 100%, and then when I went, it was still showing with a 1 in the corner as it is now. So I uninstalled it, and then it came up install. So I installed it 100%. It installed, no problem. Then it pinged back up again saying update. So now I'm concerned whether has it updated, has it not updated? I don't know. So this is about the third time now of either installing it or updating it. We'll see what happens when it gets to 100%. If so, we're going to have an episode. So now this is 100%. I come back out, it's showing nothing in there, which is good. Right. So come back out of mods, go back in again. Okay, maybe it's done. Right, okay, so let's have a look on Lawfold, shall we? After an initial whiz round, all seems to be well, I have to say. Everything's where I left it. Now, I'm not sure for the update to take effect, whether it's like Chellington, whether I'm going to need to do a new save game. I really hope I don't have to. That's kind of my fear at the moment. Where do I have this stored? I'll just put it to one side here. Yeah, I'm really hoping I haven't got to do a new save game. Yeah, everything seems to where it was. Bales are where I left them, etc. The field I'm part way through ploughing. The one that I ploughed together on episode 13. It's all there. Oh, I might need to weed this one here. I need to check that. But this one here, I've got to try and remember all the field numbers again. Oh yeah, 28 and 29. That's all ploughed. I've ploughed it together. I just need to plough this bit here. That's what I'm aiming for next. When the first growth stage starts on these two, they can both be weeded, and that will put them on their third fertilising state. This field here is kind of part done, part not. That is going to probably need weeding. These are all in need of harvesting. And forgotten what I've got in them. Oh, canola, oilseed rape, and 2 fields of wheat. Marvellous. Probably for some of that I'll do some more bales, some more straw bales, because I'm going to need straw for bedding for the pigs and the cows. And we'll carry on. fantastic news. So fingers crossed, we'll plug away on this episode. Hopefully no freezes. We'll see how we get on. All is looking good. Back with the jumper. Just take a work on that, see how it gets on to start off with. Yeah, we'll get this field done. I think I'm probably... What did I say I was going to put in this one? Corn, didn't I? I think that's what we can do, a corn crop in this one. That's the plan. Right, so that's working. Fantastic. Worker is ploughing. Right, I'm going to go and grab the weeder and go to field 31 and have a go on that. I've been round to check the animals. I think all seems to be okay. Didn't actually look on the screen, but feed's okay, cleanliness is okay. Yeah, looking alright actually for the animals at the moment. 40 sheep, 41 pigs and 30 cows. I do need to get some more cows. I'm probably going to do the same on this as I started doing on the Old Stream Farm. Is when I do contracting or make any money, invest in livestock. But I've got big fields on this as well, so I should make money on crops too, which is quite nice. It seems so different compared to having done what I'm up to now, episode 16, 17 on the Old Stream Farm. This seems so big, so open, which I suppose it would do, that's the whole point, but wow, I'm glad to be back on this map. I do like this. Now, whether I'm going to do both at the same time or not, but as soon as there was the update today, I thought I'd come on, get an episode done. Whether I do so many days on one, so many other. I did say that when I swapped. I find it difficult to do that only because of remembering what fields are what crops are on what you've got on each map. It gets a little bit complicated and a bit confusing, but we'll see how we get on. So having just put the weeder away, I'll go and grab it. Let's see if a worker will do it. Okay. So field 31 then, this should put this in its final fertilising state. Yep. Fantastic. Right, while the worker is finishing off ploughing fields 28 and 29, then I can get the seeder over there and get some corn on the ground. I will do a harvest, I think, on one of the other fields down the bottom. On either 32, 33 or 34. That will come next. I went over the weeder. For some reason that triangle there and this small triangle here are registering as already done, so I'm going to wait till the next growth stage and then go over again either with the weeder or with one of the fertilisers to get that right, because for some reason it's not registering, and I need to get sugar beet in the ground on 30. So a few jobs to do, but I thought while I was here, now this happened before, it's weird. There we go. Let's lift that up. Fantastic, right. Well, hopefully the wood chipper's not going to decide it's going to go on a bit of a jaunt, which is what it had been doing. See how we get on. And it was only working out roughly, what was it, 2 trees, 2.5 trees to fill up that 59,000 litre trailer. And it was proving incredibly profitable. The value or the price is going down at Aberdeen grain, which is the one that was right over the other side. but it is going up here at Highland Grain. So hopefully, by the time I've got a full trailer, if that moves, bear with me. Oh, come on. There we go. Cleared the blockage. I'll keep myself busy. I need to earn some money. I was getting about 40,000 for each of these trailer loads, so I'm thinking of this as well, the same as doing contracting jobs. If I do a trailer for 40,000, that's 10 sheep for all intents and purposes. Start racking up the livestock. How are we looking? We're up to 30,000 litres. So I've got a bit to go. Just trying to get my head around all the equipment again. Actually, that's the point. What do I own and what's leased? Ah, right, okay. Did say I would probably need to buy these because I'm going to use them. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe a bit of contracting, a bit more of this, and then purchase some of that equipment rather than having it on lease, because that just ends up costing money for no reason. Right, we'll go back, check on the ploughing, which is going rather well, if I'm honest. This is a big field. If I do this whole field with corn, that's going to be amazing. Now I could plough out that and have that in as well, and then find somewhere else to do a small field of sugar beet. It's an option. Let's have a look on the map. I say small field. That's a very small field, and I don't think there are any other ones like it, to be honest with you, without kind of partitioning off part of another field, which means buying another field of a fair size. I mean, even this one down the bottom, 28, 38, it's not small. It's a long way to go. No, I'm going to leave it, I think. That's a big enough field on its own. Yep. Just missed a couple of spots. Nothing major. Do this last section, then we'll be ready for some planting. That's better. Have I mentioned it's good to be back on this map? If I haven't, it is. I know this was actually a favourite of a lot of my subscribers. It is a good map. Okay, that's quite a long time. But I said I would do contracting. Actually, it's a fair sized field. That's probably why it's giving you a fair bit of time. I haven't left the field. Relax. I said this when I earned the million, collected the million with the nuggets. Money doesn't go far. You still need to do contracting, still need to do jobs. Doesn't matter how lucrative wood chipping is, logging is, silage making, the crops on your fields. Doesn't hurt to do a bit of contracting every now and again. If it brings the prices down on fields, which enables you to buy them cheaper, then it's a no-brainer. Plus you get to try out all sorts of equipment, some of which you might not have ever used before. Speaking personally, if you've watched any of my Let's Plays, Goldcrest Valley, Chellington, this, or the Old Stream Farm, you'll know I'm partial to a contract or 50. So, yeah. I do a few. So I have used a ton of different equipment, but it's a great way to get used to how to use them. Okay. 45, 46,000. I'll take that all day long. Right, whether I'll slurry or not, I'm not too sure at the moment. But a bit of contracting needs to be done, doesn't it? Bales are looking rather precarious over there. I need to do something about that. But yes, not bad. I will probably, slurry as well, and then start purchasing probably some of the equipment that I said I was going to. Or with that sort of money, I could get some more sheep. I don't know. I'll have a bit of a think, and we'll decide what I'm going to do. Now, as you can imagine, this is a relatively small seeder. I'm going to need to buy a bigger seeder because I've got a lot of big fields. When I stick corn in the ground, I've already said that on this one. While I'm doing it, I just thought it's worth a mention about the news today. The KUHN DLC information that's come out. If you haven't seen it or don't know, go over to the Farming Simulator website, have a look. I have posted a link onto my Facebook page as well. On 14th of February, I'm sure Giants are trying to get people to have rows on Valentine's Day. On the 14th of February, they are releasing the KUHN DLC with 18 different tools, implements, etc., which should be pretty good. I think it's going to be $14.99, it says. They are pleased to announce the first DLC for Farming Simulator will be available on February the 14th. Optimise your workflow with 18 highly detailed and innovative KUHN tools, like the SW4014 square and round bale wrapper, the Merge Max 902 belt merger, or the FP3135 bale wrapper combination. They will feature more tools in the coming days until the launch and on their Facebook page. Check it out. So, yeah, if you go and look on the their Twitter feed on the site, it's there. But also, if you go onto their Facebook link, it's on there. If not, go onto my Facebook page, whichever. I did share the video. There's a nice video of the square bale wrapper. Again, for PS4 gamers, it's like a dream come true. I said this before. I don't know if there's actually a square bale wrapper mod on PC. I don't know. I know there's some kind of combination round balers that bale and wrap. But having a square bale wrapper, that's going to make life, really interesting. It does mean you haven't got to have two separate sorts of baler as well now If you go with the square baler, you've got a square baler. If you stick with a round one, you're okay. It doesn't really make any difference either way. So which is pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, keep your eyes open for it. Valentine's Day, you'll be downloading that. Wife, girlfriend, whatever, it's going to want to be going out. You're going to want to stay in to play on Farming Simulator. It's going to go down well, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to continue. It's just going to take me a while with this seeder. It really is going to take me a while with this seeder to get corn in the ground. But I will carry on regardless and probably see you near to the end, I hope. Now, the eagle-eyed among you may have just noticed that this seeder is considerably larger than the one I started with earlier. Yes, it is. I've bought the every single time. The Horsch Maestro. I should say those words separately rather than try and say them together at the same time. The Horsch Maestro. It is still going, the other one over there, but it is taking so long. It is painfully slow. Life is too short to take that long with the seeder. So what I've decided to do was spend some of our hard-earned profits and buy the seeder. It's an investment, we're going to use it, let's be honest. It's a big farm with big fields, we're going to need it. So there you go. I have only put about 3,000 of fertiliser in there. As I've said before, there's always a kind of discrepancy between the seed and the fertiliser. So I've tried to not get a balance exactly, but it seemed ridiculous putting that much fertiliser in it when I'm not going to need that much fertiliser to start off with. So yeah, the other one is going to carry on until it runs out of seed, then I'm going to sell it, because realistically all the fields are relatively big apart from my little sugar beet one over there. So that seed is small, it's a small one you start off with. I'm not going to need it, so I will sell it as soon as it runs out of seed. I know you can dump the seed out and you can put it into another seed or that kind of thing, but I might as well use it, and then I'll take it over to the store and I will sell it and recover some of the money back on this. Even if it's only 5,000, it doesn't really matter. But there we go. Yes, Horsch Maestro. It's 9 metres, and so far it's doing a cracking job and is probably about 3 times wider than the other one. So yeah, no brainer. And the good thing about it is it only requires 180 horsepower to pull it. The other one, the Horsch Pronto, the one that does all the other sorts of seed, requires 270. So that's going to be, if I do get one of those, the moment I've got the Vaderstat Rapid, I think it is. But if I do decide to upgrade and go for a 9 metre, I mean I could even go bigger in all honesty on this map. You could get away with the Amazon Condor. Or the, what's the other one, the Lemkin? Is it Lemkin? I can never remember which one that is actually. Sowers. Yeah, the Lemkin. Solitaire. Yeah, you could get away with either of those on this map. I mean, let's be honest, it's a big map. But I might go with the Horsch Pronto. 270 horsepower, 270 horsepower. Well, I don't know actually. Well, there's a big difference in price, in all honesty. Right, so as I said a little while ago, I'll see you at the end, hopefully. I have decided to throw caution to the wind. And I'm going to get some more sheep. I can make the money back with shipping or contracting. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I go down to nothing. I can make that money back. It's not a problem at all. You know what? Yeah, why not? 20. I've gone mad. Let's go for it. Don't know where they all are, but I have bought some, which means I'm going to need more of this. Apparently not a huge amount of this. Let's have a look. I've now got 60 sheep. See if the wall goes up any quicker, shall we? Cows I want to increase as well because I want to get more in that milk tank. The pigs will carry on reproducing anyway. Reproduction rates every 3 hours at the moment, 3.5 hours. They're going to keep plodding away. Right, water for the sheep, actually. It's already here, isn't it? Of course it is. Not sure how much I've got though. Oh, it should be right. Okay, that was weird. Right, that's them good for a little while anyway. Let's move this out of the way. The seeding of field 28-29 is still continuing. I have filled up the trailer with wood chips as well. I'm just waiting for the price to go up at Highland Grain, a little bit higher. One's dropping, the other one's going up. At the moment they're kind of both balanced in the middle, so I'm waiting for the Highland Grain price to go up. Once that goes up, get the wood chips sold as well. And do a bit of contracting, I think. Excellent. Right, what do I need to do now? Check the cleanliness of the pigs, I think. And that is filled 28, 29, done. What I am going to do while I'm here, since I've got the cedar and I can turn it into sugar beet, I'm going to sugar beet this. Why not? I'm really liking this cedar. I think it's a bit different from the one on FS15. Again, it's probably just sharper and more detailed. I remember the other one being a lot more red. I think all the cabling on the back of this, or the pipe work, is maybe a different colour, I'm not sure, but just seems to be different. Anywho, well, everything seems to be right so far. Pretty much through the first episode. Have had no glitches, no freezes. Like I say though, I don't know whether or not I'm supposed to have done a new save game. I don't know. I hope not. But everything seems to be working okay. So even if it's not, to be fair, I uninstalled it. I did the update, reinstalled it. It should be the new version. It seems to be running alright. I don't know. We'll see how that kind of pans out. Now, what I have done is over at the cow farm at Lewisk, just over there, where that clump of trees is, I've got the self-line Silo King that can pick up around the feed area. Plus, I've also got the telehandler over there. I did this. I've literally just done this. Oh, don't know if I put the episode out yet. On Old Stream Farm, the pickup conveyor belt here for the pigs. Over at the sheep farm, just over the ridge there, I've got the New Holland with the front loader, so that kind of cleans out every now and again when it's over there. For having this here, it's going to keep this clean. All I've got to do, if it either it will pick up automatically or I just come over, jump in it, whiz up and down, job done. But that should keep the pigs clean for a while anyway. Just thought I would mention that while I was over here. Right. Now, next episode, I've got some harvesting to do on one of these two, or the one behind me there. I'm going to do some more, I'm going to leave some straw swaths anyway to start off with, because I'm going to do some more straw bales. I'm going to need them, so I might as well do some more. The other thing I was going to do, mine's gone blank. Oh, I'm going to do a load of contracting. That I'm going to do off screen to get my money back up a bit. Because I'm going to need another seeder, a sort of largish one. We need more animals. Just more work to do. I need to buy that equipment that I said at the start of the episode. Where are we? The stuff I'm leasing. I want to get the cramp trailer. I'm probably going to buy one. Don't know if I'm going to buy one of those. I'm definitely buying a wood chipper. So I need that and I need that. That's a possibility. They're not cheap. I'm going to need the money to buy those. So I will be doing some contracting off screen. Don't worry. I shall not bore you. Unless you want to be bored, leave a comment. If you really particularly want to see me doing contracting, then I can do an episode on contracting. It's up to you. But anyway, return to Lawfolds. We're back. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Trying to get my bearings again on the map. Done a few little bits here and there. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share the video, please be my guest. From a very content and happy gamer back on Lawfolds. Thanks for watching.